So what if I told you that people all over the world claim they've left their bodies on purpose? Not in a dream, not during a hallucination, but while fully awake. They say they floated above their bedrooms, drifted through walls, even visited friends or family without ever taking a step. This is called astral projection, and it's one of the most talked about experiences in the paranormal and spiritual communities. Some say it's a gateway to hidden dimensions, others say it's just your brain playing tricks, but the stories, they go back thousands of years, and they're eerily consistent. Astral projection is the claim that a person can separate their astral body from their physical one. Think of it like this: your consciousness slips out of your body and explores the world around you or even beyond. This isn't a dream, it feels realer than real. Practitioners often describe seeing their own body asleep in bed while hovering above it, fully aware, completely lucid. And in many accounts, they pass through walls, fly over landscapes, or even enter strange realms that don't quite look like Earth. In ancient Egypt, the concept of the Ka, which is a spiritual double, was thought to separate from the body in sleep and death. In Hinduism, texts describe yogic flying and the city of consciousness travel outside the body. Tibetan monks believe that the illusionary body, and they train for decades to master lucid dreaming and projection into other planes of existence. And even in the Bible, Paul writes in 2 Corinthians, "Whether in the body or out of the body, I do not know, but God knows." And then we have the most commonly reported sensations before an astral projection include a buzzing or humming in your ears, sleep paralysis as if you're feeling trapped in your body, a floating or vibrating sensation, and then a sudden snap or pop, and then you're outside of yourself. Some people describe seeing a silver cord connecting them to their physical body stretching like a tether. Others describe a shift in perception, like the world turns 2D for a moment before snapping into a new form of reality. Colors are brighter, sounds are different, and most say that the emotional experience is overwhelmingly peaceful until fear kicks in. Now let's be clear, mainstream science doesn't accept astral projection as a real phenomenon. Most neuroscientists explain it is a form of lucid dreaming, sleep paralysis, or disassociation, a powerful experience happening entirely inside of the brain. Studies at Harvard, Stanford, and MIT have linked these out-of-body experiences to disruptions in the temporal junction of the brain, high levels of melatonin and DMT, trauma, near-death experiences, or extreme meditation states. But even the skeptics admit that something is happening. Brain scans show measurable changes in people claiming to project, sometimes even while fully awake. Okay, let's break this down. The method that's most often taught, if you want to learn how. Step 1 is to lie down in a dark, quiet place, complete stillness. Enter a meditative state while remaining conscious, and then wait for the body to fall asleep, but keep your mind awake. Focus on separating. Some imagine a rope above them and mentally climb out of it. Others roll out of their body or imagine themselves floating up. What happens next, if it works, can be pretty intense. So here's where it gets wild. People who claim to astral project say they've seen other people's auras glowing around their bodies. They see shadowy figures watching them from doorways, endless cities of light floating temples or void-like realms, and even non-human entities that communicate through thought, not speech. So, is it dangerous? This is the most important question and most debated. Some say yes, they talk about feeling watched, encountering dark presences, or not being able to return immediately. Others say it's harmless, a mental journey with no dangerous aspects to it. It's just like a vivid dream. But the emotional intensity can't be ignored. Astral projection, even if internal, can trigger panic, disassociation, and a sense of unreality afterwards that lingers for hours or even days. So the most famous stories and references is Robert Monroe, the founder of the Monroe Institute, wrote books like Journeys Out of the Body, describing detailed, repeatable astral projections. Then you have Ingo Swann, one of the original remote viewers for the United States military psychic spying program, said astral projection was real and weaponizable. And then even Aleister Crowley, the infamous occultist, practiced and taught astral projection in his rituals. So, is it real? Here's where you get to decide. If astral projection is just an internal experience, then why do so many people describe the same things? Why are there common rooms, symbols, beings, and even rules? Even if it is real, where are we actually going when we leave our bodies? Is it another dimension, a dream realm, a collective consciousness, or something we don't even have words for yet? Maybe astral projection is the bridge between science and mysticism, a neurological glitch, or the key to understanding consciousness itself. Either way, people aren't just dreaming, they're waking up somewhere else, and they've been doing it for thousands of years. This is the Vault Files. Please make sure to subscribe for more explorations into the unexplained, and if you've ever experienced something like this, we really want to hear your story in the comments below, or you can like tag us in a video, whatever you want to do. And also don't forget we have a TikTok and Instagram page as well, and please, if you can, go to our Patreon. That's how we fund and do this full time. Thank you again for watching. Look forward to seeing you in the next video.